Hello, my name is FX, and you know me as a day trader. Today I'm going to be talking about something that might hurt a little bit. Do you know that your strategy is really working? The strategy you are having is really working. The problem is you are the reason why you are not making money and you keep losing money, even with a profitable strategy. If you do not understand these truths, you will keep losing money. And in the course of that, you are going to keep changing your strategy forever. You trade in a week, you change the strategy. In a month, another strategy. And I know people in 3 months, they've changed about 6 or 3 or 5 strategies at a time. All because they are not able to make the strategy work for them. You hear someone says, I have backtested my strategy and it is really working, but when I come to the live market, it stopped working. Is it that my strategy is failing, or what is wrong with my strategy? I've seen someone with a 70 or 60% win rate strategy, yet the person keep losing money and they keep blowing accounts, whether a challenge account on their personal money. I have also seen someone with an average strategy, a strategy with not a very high win rate, around 45, 50% win rate. And these people are very consistent traders. I've seen all these scenarios. My strategy is not well with a big fancy win rate like the 80% win rate or 90% win rate. But I am able to achieve consistency in my trading career. Today I'm going to be explaining a lot. I'm going to go details why you are having a strategy that is working on paper, but when you come to the real market, it stops working. All right, so moving to first point, I'm going to be talking about the trade you take that is interfering with the strategy. So this is the thing. You don't trade the strategy you have. You are trading outside the strategy. How do I know? You are interfering. How do I know? Because you have a plan. You have a trading rule for execution, which is for your entry, your stop loss, and then your take profit, and even trade management rule, and even setup criteria. You have rules guiding you to make all these decisions, documented down as your trading plan. Now you are interfering because you are always entering a trade late because you are scared and you are hesitating, waiting for additional confirmation, which is outside your trading plan. So additional confirmation is like you've seen everything that you know you're supposed to see with your strategy or with your plan, and then the trader will be like, let me wait for one more confirmation to see if this thing is going to play out. And then the time they realize they're taking the trade and they are late with the execution. They also close their trade very late. Why? Because they are afraid that the profit they've made, they are going to lose it. So the trader might be targeting 3 risk to reward, 4 risk to reward, and the trader get the trade that they are in, their position get to 1:1, and now they close the trade with the fear that they are going to be losing the profit or the market is going to reverse against them. So they close quickly, not allowing them to take full potential of the strategy. The trader tend to move their stop losses. They start moving their stop loss because they don't just want to see their stop loss getting hit. Why? Because of ego. The trader doesn't want to see it happening, so they start doing what? Moving their stop loss, thinking, okay, if I'm able to remove this stop loss and price come in there and reverse back to my take profit, I'll then put the stop loss back. Do you know what you are doing? You are not trading your strategy. You are trading your emotions. This is what you are doing. You're actually trading your emotions, and this is a behavior, and it is going to be execution, and it is going to be a discipline topic I'm talking about here. Well, the truth is, a strategy works only when it is executed the same way every time. It is only going to work. Every strategy is only going to work if it is only executed the same way every time, over and over. Now, point 2, you know, a lot of traders, especially those that are not profitable, they expect that every trade is going to be a win. You don't expect every trade to be a win. You are not being realistic. You are not telling yourself the truth, because your strategy is built on probabilities. Every trading strategy is built on probabilities. And a strategy being built on probability means you have studied a pattern that is happening on the Forex charts. That this pattern, when it presents itself, there are many times that it is going to happen in a particular way. And there are lesser times that it is going to happen in that particular or the opposite way. So I am going to be betting on this thing so that when it happens in a particular way, I make more money than I will lose money. This is a probability. So let's say the strategy is 50% win rate or 60% win rate with the 1:2 risk to reward. This means the strategy has a win side, or the probability of your trade going to be a winning trade are 60 times out of 100 times. So now, if this is the truth, losses or losing trades are part of this system. The system or the statistics shows that taking a losing trade is part of the statistics. It's part of the system you have in. So why is it that when you take a loss, you feel like you've been hurt? Whenever you take a loss, you feel like something bad is happening to you. So do you know what traders do? When they take 2 losses, they feel like the strategy is failing. They take 3 losses, they start thinking about changing something about the strategy, modifying the strategy because they are feeling bad. In a bad week, or when they have a bad week, they start thinking about changing the strategy, moving on to a strategy that is going to prevent them from taking losses. You are not running away. You are not running away from the market because the strategy is failing you. You are running away from that strategy because you are not a trader who understands statistics. You do not understand mathematics, that this thing shows that the strategy has losses as part of the probabilities. It's part of the statistics. It's just a simple math. If it was 100% win rate, then you know that, okay, if it's 100% win rate, it means every time I'm going to take a win. But you and I know that there is no strategy that is 100%. Then no one would ever lose money on the market. But we are not losing money. We are paying something. We are paying expenses, and it is part of the system. And we choose this strategy because it has an edge. An edge means we are going to be right many times than we are going to be wrong. So why do you think when you make a couple of wrong, or you take a couple of losses, you think that the market is actually attacking you? The key point and the truth is that professional traders that are really making it on the market, this Forex market, they expect the losses. They expect the losses, and they respect it, and they accept it. And those that are struggling are trying to prevent losses. You see, there are 2 different things happening here. So it's you position, or it's you to make a decision to position yourself among these, whether to accept the losses and expect them and take them, or you are going to try to prevent them, meaning you are going to be jumping from strategy to strategy. And of course, that is what you are doing. And are you profitable? Now, the other problem I also see is that most traders do not even understand that some market condition is not meant for them to be trading their strategies. Why? Because in a trending market, most strategies like breakout strategies, trend continuation strategies are strategies that are really going to be working. In a market condition where the market is consolidating, trending strategies will not work. When the market is ranging, most breakout strategies will not work. If the market is low in volatility, there are a lot of scalping strategies that is not going to be working. So you need to identify that, is this market condition even the right condition I'm trading in? When you were backtesting, maybe you didn't even notice. But this is the time you should know that maybe the time of the backtesting is when the market was really trending. And when you came to the market on the live market, you were not even able to identify that this market condition is not really trending. There's only choppy market. So I have to just sit down and wait if the market start trending. Some people do not understand this. And so they just want to partake. They just want to find themselves in a trade. Instead of them waiting, they are hoping. And someone might say, what if I stop trading, waiting for the market condition to settle and then market give winning trades? This is what is worrying you. You need to be trading when the market is right to give you money. Understand? So this is where patience comes in. The name of this game is called patience. All right, patience game. So if you do not have that patience, you should not be ready to make money on this forex market. It is funny how some people also believe that more activities equals more results in trading. There is totally different between activity and progress when it comes to trading. You know, you will backtest a strategy, and then while backtesting that strategy, maybe you backtested with gold, or maybe GBP USD, or maybe GBP JPY. Now the person finding out that GBP JPY works really well, then the person thinks, okay, if GBP JPY is giving me this insane amount of money with the backtesting, or it is showing this incredible results, meaning if I am going to be trading more, I'll make more, because they are not patient enough. So they start adding a lot of pairs. More pairs means a lot of options for you to trade. Human beings, when you have a lot of options and you are not focused on one thing, you begin to have confusion. Confusion equals mistake. This is the formula you are leading yourself to. So less pairs means more focus on that. You are going to be realizing what kind of market condition this currency pair or this pair works really well. And if you're able to identify that this currency pair works with this way, this kind of market condition, you will be able to make correct decision, because you have more time to think, more time to wait, and then when the opportunity presents itself, you can strike it with precision. Less mistake, less confusion. Imagine opening your chart, seeing opportunity on gold, opportunity on GBP USD, opportunity on GBP JPY, USD JPY, and there you want to make a decision. Okay, what if I trade all of them at the same time? If that day none of them goes to profit, you are going to be making a lot of incredible negative number, or a lot of losses. If they all go well, that is the only thing you are thinking. But you should know that your priority is to protect your capital, risk management. So focus on less things, one strategy, one pair, you are good to go. More focus, more strategies, more currency pairs, more options, more confusion, a lot of mistakes. So progress is equal to wait and execute when it is the only time you are supposed to execute. So over trading is going to lead you to make a lot of confusion. This is how you make a lot of strategies do not work for you. This point I'm going to mention, a lot of people don't do it, and those that do it wrongly. You know, trading journal. A lot of you think you are keeping your journal, but their journal is mostly going to be on the results of the trade. How did the trade end? I lost money. That is all what they know. I made money. That is all what they know. Whether they followed rules, they followed plan, they were disciplined enough, they don't add it to their journal. They only focus on the results, the end results of the trade, but the process is more important. All right. So they do this. They don't add, did I follow my plan? Did I execute exactly as I'm supposed to execute it? Did I follow risk management? Was I patient enough, or did I hesitate? Did I, they don't add all these things, because these are the things that gives the effect. The effect is the end results of the trade. So if you are going to keep your journal, you should be able to add all these details, so that when you visit the journal, you know where you are doing wrong things, correct them, where you are doing the right thing, and improve on them. So sometimes they only focus on, oh, this week I made a lot of money and I'm happy. And now, next week they are going to be losing money, because that is the only thing they focus on. And they don't even understand whether if you make money and then it was through bad discipline behavior, that profit is not worth it. You are just going to lose it back to the market. And if you lose money, if you take losses, and then you did exactly what you're supposed to do, it is just a normal stop loss, which is part of the probability. You grow, you progress in this way. So I'm going to be talking about what exactly you're supposed to be doing. These are the problems. I'm going to give you a solution to it, of course. I wouldn't just give you the problem for you to go and work on it yourself. So I am going to give you what you're supposed to be doing so that you have all these things sorted out. So the first steps to solving this problem is not going to be something difficult. You already know probably, but you are just not doing it. So what are you supposed to be doing? Give yourself 50 trades to 100 trades. Okay, let me make it not more. Give yourself the next 50 trades. You're going to be executing the strategy exactly the same way every time. You are not going to be changing anything. You are not going to be modifying your stop losses, your rules, nothing. You are just going to be following exactly the same way the plan says you should do. So if the plan says do this, and it doesn't even feel comfortable, go ahead and do it and tell yourself that I'm just being disciplined to do the things, even if I am not supposed to feel better doing it. Just do it. Do it for the next 50 trades. Trade with a precise lot size. I mean a precise risk management. Do not trade with a lot size just because you want to make more money. You should trade with a lot size that is going to fit your risk management. In these 50 trades you are going to be taking, follow your rules, apply risk management, because risk management remove the fear. And this fear is what is going to cause you to hesitate, to close trades early, to not, you understand, this fear is going to hurt you a lot. So trade lesser than you are comfortable with, so you'll be able to go with a carefree state of mind. That is where you're supposed to be. So your next 50 trades, follow the plan, follow the rules, do not change the strategy, do not modify the rules, nothing, just follow it straightforward. Be like a robot. Though you can't be like a robot, but you will feel the pains if the losses come. Just accept them because it is part of the strategy. Because strategy is not what is going to make you profitable. Strategy never made everybody profitable. The strategy is just the tool, but the person or the persons that is going to use the strategy is going to make it work. So the same strategy in two different hands will give different results. And if you're having the strategy you're having, what results are you going to allow it to make it? What results are you going to allow yourself to get out of that strategy? So strategy is just a tool. The one using the tool is going to tell whether this tool is going to be efficient or not. So make it work. And this is the solution. Go with a carefree state of mind, no modification of strategies, no changing of strategies, no modifying your rules, no breaking them, being disciplined, accepting the losses, taking journal, not just the results, but also the execution. And then we'll meet on the other side. If this video encourages you to do better, you can share it to a friend. If you understand everything and then you want to say something, say it under the comment section. If you want to contact me, there's a link in the description where it will lead you to my WhatsApp to contact me. If trading is new to you, you don't know where to start, I have a free beginners class on Telegram that is going to allow you to start trading from the scratch to advance for free. Thank you for watching this video. My name is Isaac, as you all know. Thank you.